guys, so it is Saturday and I'm on my way to meet my friend Steph to get our nails done. I don't know if she's getting a pedicure too, but I desperately need a pedicure. Mike has a hockey tournament this weekend, so I was like, oh my god, perfect. Like, well, not that I wouldn't have gone if Mike didn't have a tournament, but like, because Mike works every day, it's not like I just get to see him and spend like all day with him. So we normally spend like a lot of our weekends together. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about why I've been, I hate even saying this because it's like, you know, everyone has excuses. My hair looks so dark. I wonder if I could get a hair appointment before vacation. Vacation. So I really need a pedicure because I'm going on vacation. I'll talk about vacation in a second. But if you watched my video from last weekend, I was just basically talking about how I felt like a little bit overwhelmed and I was having trouble, not making time because that's not like the right word, I feel, but I was having trouble balancing everything, and I was talking about how I was not neglecting, but just not seeing people as often as I wanted to. And it's just like very strange to me, like how I was just talking about that last weekend and how I had that conversation with Mike and how we were like, how he's telling me, he's like, you have time, like you can make your own schedule, like you can work things out yourself. And so on Wednesday night, my dad was involved in like an accident. It wasn't like a car accident or anything like that. It was just an accident. I'm not going to go into it now, but I was like sleeping. It was I had like really bad allergies last week, and so I was sleeping and I had my phone on my bedside table, and Mike was in bed. He was watching a show or something, but I had taken allergy medication, so I was like groggy and everything. And Mike was like, babe, your phone's blowing up. And, you know, we have a Sing 8 group chat. Like, I'm in different group chats, and I just thought, like, oh, it's just a group chat. Like, I'll respond to them in the morning. But then, like, my phone just kept blowing up. And what's really bizarre, honestly, is that all this happened, like, at around, like, 10:45, like, 10:30-ish. And at 10:33 p.m., my best friend Sierra, who's very in tune, like, with not the universe, but, like, supernatural, like, paranormal stuff like that. I think she's, like, borderline psychic. At, like, 10:30, she texted me. She's like, are you okay? Is everyone around you okay? I just have a really bad feeling. And then, like, I saw everything at once, but Sierra had texted me that before. But then my mom called to tell me my dad had been involved in, like, a little bit of an accident. I am, like, a very, like, emotional person, and I felt like I was kind of being punished. As crazy as that sounds, and Mike's like, no, like, you're crazy, like, what are you talking about, like, you're not being punished. But, like, as crazy as it sounds, like, I felt like I don't know if it was God, I don't know if it was the universe, but I felt like I was being punished because I had just been talking about, like, how I wanted to start, like, making an effort to, like, see, like, everyone more often, and then this just happened, and it just kind of reinstated what I already knew about how, like, fragile life was and how I, like, need to make time for people. And not that I need to make time for people, like, oh my god, but, like, you know, like, you think, like, oh, I should go visit so-and-so, but then you get distracted. And so I was like, oh my god, like, this is just the universe, or, like, God telling me, like, showing me, like, waking me up, like, really waking me up. I didn't, like, really post about it when it happened, just because, oh my god, you know what's the fucking worst? When people are in the hospital or at the doctor's and they just, like, take a picture of, like, the IV or, like, their bracelet, and they're like, sad face. It's like, why the fuck are you doing that? Like, you obviously just want people to be like, oh my god, are you okay? What's wrong? Like, you just want the attention. Like, I don't understand. Like, that's, like, my number one pet peeve whenever people post about, like, someone being in the hospital or like, them in the hospital. It's like, if you're not going to tell people why you're in the hospital, you don't need to go into details, but if you're not going to tell people, like, why you're in the hospital, like, don't post about it. If you're in the hospital, like, either post, like, why you're in the hospital on your little wrist picture, but don't, like, it's really unnecessary and just annoying for people to be like, sad face, or, like, pray for me. It's like, you clearly just want attention. At me if you don't agree. It's just evident. Anyways, this all happened Wednesday night. Thursday I was with my dad, like, most of the day, and then yesterday I was with him all day too, just because not that I don't trust him, it's just that my dad has a very hard time just sitting down and letting people help him. And so I was, like, with him all day, and I just knew that wasn't there or my mom wasn't there, that he would not be like taking proper care of himself. I kind of feel like I can really understand my yaya now, and like I'm terrified of what I'm gonna be like as a parent, because I feel like I got like a glimpse into it, sort of, because I was just like, you know, my yaya, like, she always wants us to be in Greece, like, she always wants us to come visit her, and I understand now why she wants us there all the time. It's because she feels like if she's around us, or if we're there, that she can keep us safe and make sure we're okay and like take care of us, and that's why she wants us there, because she cares, you know? That's how I felt yesterday, and I'm just like petrified of what kind of parent I'm gonna be, because if I'm this like neurotic about my dad, who's a full-grown man and the strongest person I know, then I don't know how I'm gonna be with a baby. Oh my god. I was filming videos all week and trying to edit, but my dad was just more important. So the vacation I'm going on, I'm so excited. It is an influencer trip, which is kind of crazy to me, because, you know, obviously, why are you braking? Like, why are you in the fast lane? Like, he's in the fucking fast lane, going not even 120. You know, okay, listen. Sometimes I'm in the fast lane and I'm going real fast, okay? I'm like going fast. Not 115, like sometimes not even 120. Like, I'm going fast, okay? Sometimes people will ride my ass and I'm like, how much faster do you want to go? Like, you really want a ticket? Like, I don't get it. But I'll move over and I'll let them go. But if you're in the fast lane, like, you should see how far this guy is behind me. Like, no, there's no reason for you to be going fucking 100, okay? Like, it makes no sense. Like, you guys should see how far behind him I am. So, I'm going on this influencer trip. We are going to Punta Cana. Mike is coming with me. I was allowed to bring a guest, so you know, this is something that I felt like was so, like, a law of attraction, because Mike and I had been talking about wanting to go on a trip, like, where should we go? We thought Mexico, but then it's kind of dangerous right now. Then we thought, I love Punta Cana. I've been going ever since I was younger. I love it. But, you know, Mike was like, oh, I don't know, we just went to Punta Cana. Did we go last year? No, I don't think I went last year. But, he was like, oh, like, I don't know. And so we were just like really wanting to go on a trip, but like we just couldn't decide where we wanted to go, because I've said this before and I'll say it again. I am not a snob about many things. The one thing though that I am a little bit like not snooty about, but a little bit like more high maintenance, I'd say high maintenance about, are hotels. And I think that's because as a child we always stayed at like some of the best hotels, and so like that's just like what I'm used to. I am a big like I'm really like affected by my environment, and like if I feel comfortable, and there's just like certain standards that are important to me. Like for me, like when I go on vacation, it's not about getting blackout wasted and like partying it up. Like that's not what I like go on vacation for. I go to vacation so I don't need to like do anything. So for me, like the environment, the ambiance is like very important, if that makes any sense. I'm more picky about like the environment. Mike isn't. He likes the finer things in life, don't get me wrong. But for him, like, he just wants to be on the beach, by the pool, like drinking beer. Like he doesn't, like the hotel room and the hotel in general isn't as important to him as it is to me. Like he's more into like the activities and the excursions and stuff like that. So we had been going back and forth on where we wanted to go, what we wanted to do, and this company, Barquillo Travel, I'll leave their social and information in the description box. They reached out to me and invited me to go on their influencer trip, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why they chose me, because obviously I'm not the biggest like influencer. Like I don't think I'm like the biggest influencer. It's just like kind of crazy to me. I keep saying to Tony, I'm like, I don't get why they chose me. Like I don't understand why they chose me. And I'm so excited, nervous, but also excited. But what I think is such an amazing idea, and I'm not being paid to go on this trip. Obviously they are paying for my trip, but I'm not like being paid to talk about it. But what I love is that they basically combine the best of both worlds. So we're going to be staying at this like gorgeous 5-star resort that Michelle actually stayed at and loved. But they also plan excursions for you every day. And so, like, as an example, I'm the type of person that I'm cool with just, you know, being on the beach, reading, maybe doing like an excursion or two, but like just chilling. But Mike's the type of person where he wants to do volleyball, he wants to do this, he wants to do that. So this is like combining the best of both worlds. You get like an amazing hotel experience, but you also get excursions planned for you. And so you're doing things all the time, and you're like making all these memories at a gorgeous resort, and it's like all the work is done for you. So I just think it's the most brilliant thing, and I think it's amazing for people who might be like in friendships or relationships like me, who, you know, honestly for me, I can do 1 or 2 excursions and call it a day, but Mike's the type where he wants to be on the go, go, go. He can't just sit and chill. He's like, go, go, go. So that's why I think it's such an amazing like concept, and why I was so excited to go, because this is something that I think so many people could benefit from. It's such an amazing like idea, and I'm excited to go on their first influencer trip. I think it's new, the company is new, and I'm really honestly excited. So of course I will be vlogging and Insta storying everything about that, but I'm so excited for this opportunity. But yeah, just kind of like the law of attraction thing, where Mike and I were like, oh, like where do we want to go on vacation? Where do we want to go on vacation? Like putting it out that we really wanted to go on vacation, and then next thing you know, like I'm offered or invited on this trip. We have a connecting flight in Miami. So, you know, everyone seems to be going to Miami this year. And so Mike and I, since it's only like 5 days in Punta Cana, we're like, why don't we leave like a few days earlier, and we can go to like spend a few days in Miami. So hopefully this vlog will go up prior to leaving. So if you have any Miami recommendations, please let me know. We only have about a day and a half there. If there's like good shopping or like good areas to go to, please let me know, because we need to like make the most of the time that we have. This is something I want to do, and I know it's probably this is gonna sound crazy, but I kind of want to go to Whole Foods, but I want to like get a box and ship stuff back to Montreal. Like, is that crazy? Good morning, guys. It is Monday morning. I actually woke up late today, which is weird for me because I have been waking up at like between like 7 and 7:45, or even like 6:45 and 7:45 for months now. But with everything that happened last week, I just was so stressed and overwhelmed. I wasn't really eating. I was just super, super stressed, and I wasn't sleeping well, getting like maybe like 5 hours of sleep a night, and I need like 8 hours. That's why I go to sleep early and wake up early. So I woke up today at around 7:30. I went to the bathroom, and then I got back into bed, and I was like, I'm still really tired. So I slept until like 9:30, which felt really late. So it's actually, so I was doing laundry because I'm trying to get all my laundry done, so I'm not like stressed before the trip. Cleaned up the kitchen, unloaded the dishwasher, and my computer wire broke, so I don't have a computer right now, so I'm being pretty productive. I'm just going to drink my cup of lemon water. I'm just doing a little cup today. And then I also ran out of coffee, I ran out of ghee. I have not had time to go to the grocery store, so I have to go pick up some things today, probably at Costco. I think I'm going to have a frappe for, I'm going to make like sort of like a bulletproof frappe. I'll show you guys how I do that. I just got this adorable package in the mail from First Aid Beauty. First Aid Beauty is actually one of my favorite skincare brands. I don't know if I've ever talked about it because my cleansers I find like are pretty boring. I don't really get like fancy cleansers. I just like gentle cleansers. So I've been using the Drunk Elephant one and the First Aid Beauty one, but they just sent me their new skincare. I don't know if it's new. Is it new? I feel like I've seen this before. Maybe they're just like re-promoting it. Oh wait, no. It says Skin Rescue Acne Clearing Charcoal Cleanser with Probiotics and Skin Rescue Acne Clearing Pads with White Clay will be available at Sephora and Ulta in May 2018. So we have a cleanser that has salicylic acid in it, a purifying mask, and acne clearing pads. So I'm really excited for the mask and the cleanser. I know Mike is going to love all these too. Like, he really loves skincare stuff. So I feel like he will really enjoy this as well. So I will try it and let you guys know what I think, but how cute is that? And now I'm gonna make a frappe. I don't have one of those, like, you're supposed to have like basically a cup like this, like a tall skinny cup. I don't have one, so I'm going to, I wonder, can I make it hot? I got this in Greece. You can probably find it at like Greek markets or places that have a lot of international things. This is not like a, you know, hard to find item. I don't think you just need to go to the right place, but it's delicious. So I don't have one of those glasses, so I'm just using a cup like this. I always learn how to make it every summer and then I forget. So I watch some videos and I'm going to try and remember. So a scoop of coffee. Normally you do sugar, but I'm gonna do Truvia. So then I just need to get some filtered water. You just need to do a little bit of water, not a lot. Like that's probably enough. And then I'm taking this frother. I'm gonna try and make it, whew. You want it to be all foamy. But I don't know if this is just not like strong enough. I mean, it's foamy, it's just not as solid as it should be. So then we just add some ice. Then to make it a little creamier, I'm just using some of this creamer. I forget like how you're supposed to do this. Okay, so this is sort of a frappe. Not exactly, but it'll do the job. I need to get a better cup too, I think. I just got such a nice package from Sunday Riley. I'm in the middle of doing my makeup, getting ready to go, but I definitely want to talk about this because I feel like people have this idea that I don't like Sunday Riley. I don't understand why. Because I do actually really like Sunday Riley. Like I've used a lot of their products, like you guys have heard me talk about it a lot. After my foundation video went up, they reached out to me and were super, super nice and wanted me to try some of their line. And so they sent me like all of this stuff. I really can't believe it. So we got the Tidal Cream, Good Jeans, which is great because I'm almost done mine. The CEO Rapid Flash Brightening Serum, which is their vitamin C serum, which in the past when I tried it broke me out. So we'll see. I'll see if I want to try it again. I'm super excited about Luna because when I tried it years ago when it first came out, I didn't know you're supposed to put it on before Good Jeans. So I'm really excited to try it the way it's meant to be used. UFO, I've been wanting to try for a while. I'm really excited. Juno, I've actually tried. And for some reason, I don't think it's available in Canada anymore, but it used to be because Tony bought it for me for Christmas, but I really did like it. And then these two, I am so excited about. This Saturn Sulfur Acne Treatment Mask you can't get in Canada, so I'm really excited to be able to try it. I was gonna actually pick it up when I'm in Miami, but now I don't need to. And the Ceramic Slip Clay Cleanser, which I'm really excited to try because apparently if you mix the Good Jeans and the Ceramic Slip, it becomes sort of like a mask, a really good mask. So I'm gonna try that probably tonight. But I'm gonna talk a little bit about Sunday Riley in a little bit after I'm done my makeup. But I'm so excited to try all these things. Well, a lot of, like, I've already tried the Good Jeans. I've tried Tidal in a sample. Luna, I tried years ago. Juno, I know I like, so I'm really excited to try all these things.